Welcome back to the show. I'm the Beer Adventure.
And I'm Lunchbox. And I'm looking for oh, there it is. Space dust.
All right, this episode's Elysian Space Dust. I've had this before. It's 8.2% alcohol. It's an IPA.
Oh. I got all excited because he said 8.2 and then he said IPA.
All right.
I'm going to try it anyway for you guys out there. So
Pop the cap.
are we? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Elysian. Okay.
I was hoping it was going to fly.
Nah.
There's another one for the cat collection. Okay. So here's the deal with this one. I mean, this one's approaching the alcohol content of a double IPA, but
That's almost in wine territory.
yeah, you're starting to get up there. So this one's going to be a little hazy, but it's not hazy like the new hazy IPAs are.
Is it dusty?
I think it's
Okay.
a little dusty.
Space dusty.
Okay, now this one has a little bit of
Yeah, go for broke.
sediment. All right. It's actually got a really cool label. I think that's one of the things that set it apart on the shelf.
It's a pretty color, but it's so cloudy I can't see through it.
Right.
I can't see the bottom of the glass. Let's see what it smells like.
And it's very hoppy.
Yeah.
But it's more of the aromatic hops as opposed to the piney, like resinous hops. Now,
it smells kind of resiny to me.
yeah, now it does say that it's Chinook the bitter and late and dry additions of Citra and Amarillo.
It said bitter.
Yeah, but to bitter the beer, that's what hops do.
I
bet I zoom in on that.
That's an IPA. Wow. Okay, so that's hoppy as a
It's not as quite as bad as he's making it out to be.
It's pretty hoppy. If you're an IPA fan, though, you may love it.
What's really funny, the whole IPA thing here, folks, really comes out from this. Early in his career of drinking the crazy beers with me, he went to a flying saucer, and I got an IPA flight, and he got this dark flight. Well, he asked me to try one of the beers, and I told him, no, you don't want that. And
Yeah, I do.
And he said, I'm grown. I know what I want.
I can do it.
And the beer he was pointing to that he wanted was Palate Wrecker.
And that's exactly what it did. I couldn't taste anything for the rest of the night.
And we were partying on
Like
Beale
off
Street
of just
all
one
night.
off of one good swallow. Because I didn't take the big sip because I've learned with the IPAs you don't take that big beer gulp.
So that's why in all these videos where you see something about the IPAs, that's why he's still.
I really don't like them. We've had one that I was like, I can do that. But this one, wow, this is definitely on the hoppy.
Yeah, it's very
End of
hoppy.
the
It's going to
spectrum.
have a real high IBU.
I'm gonna drink it though because it said 8.2.
Right. Now, it does have the Citra, so you're going to have a lot of a citrus flavor in there. There's definitely kind of like some orange grapefruit type thing.
Okay, so if you take a big gulp, you don't get as much of the hop.
No, it's because there's not as much
and
air in your mouth.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So if you take the big gulp, you taste more of the other stuff that's in it.
Uh-huh. Well, here's the other thing. I know
I'm learning too. I'm learning with you.
take a pretty decent drink, and before you swallow it, kind of squish it around in your mouth like you would.
Yeah, you swish.
Yeah,
I got you,
no,
but I
don't.
didn't want to do that with the first time
Yeah.
because oh my god!
If you do that, you'll taste a
now
lot
I'm not
more of the
scared of it.
citrus, but it is very
Wow.
powerful.
That's very interesting. Now I know to chug them. You say leave less room for air, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I'm
if
still
you
scared, though.
if you kind of do it like mouthwash and kind of it tastes even different. Whatever.
Okay.
Look, I had a lot of training as a bartender on wines and beers and liquors, and Oh. Tastes completely different, didn't it?
Yeah.
It's weird. Look.
Okay.
Here.
So now I can actually taste some of the beer stuff in it.
Yeah. Instead of just pine tree.
And it's kind of silky.
Yeah, it does have a good mouthfeel. I definitely.
Citrusy, maybe a little bit. I kind of got some of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't so bad. Okay, now I know how to drink IPAs.
Yeah. Here's the thing: if you're looking at IPAs, you kind of know what you're getting yourself into. You're going to have punch in the face flavor.
Yeah,
That's what they do. That's what they.
And I don't like getting punched in the face.
No, and the thing is so many.
I want to be rubbed on my face.
So many of the breweries have taken that to the extreme. This one is slightly above, the average. I'd actually say it's a fairly well balanced IPA, especially for an 8.2.
Right.
For IPA fans, this one stayed really high ranked until they got bought, and now people hate it. But 2 years ago, you couldn't get enough of it. But I still like it.
It hid the alcohol pretty good too.
Oh God, yes.
Like I didn't get that drop alcohol burn that you usually get with something that potent.
And I don't know if I've ever said this in one of my videos. IPA was for India Pale Ale, and when England was taking beer to India, it was spoiling because they were going all the way down below the Cape Horn, Africa, and coming back up. Well, they found out the things that they put more hops in was lasting longer. Well, what was happening was it had a higher alcohol content, so it wouldn't spoil. But all those hops and everything were also helping keep it from spoiling.
I didn't
Then
know
it
that.
became a style.
I'm learning this with you.
But so let's go ahead. I mean, we've told you what it tastes like. We've given you all the history and the goofy shit. So let's get right down to it. Did you dig it? I do. It's a meh for you. You don't hate it.
It's not a meh though. That's the weird thing, is because this was one of those transitional beers for me.
Yeah.
So it goes past the meh factor.
Yeah.
Because I can't say that I like it, because it did punch me the first time I drank it. But it also, I can't say that I hate it either, because now that I've learned how to drink it.
I really think that's important. People don't know how to drink these beers.
Did I dig it? I'm going to have to say yes.
Yeah.
Because I learned on it. And
well, I think we go to the next. Would you have another? I do. I like them.
I don't think I would have another one of these, but I'm probably going to have another IPA with you.
Oh, yeah, you will.
And now I'm going
To know how to drink?
Now I'm going to know how to drink it.
Yeah. Okay. As far as a pick six, if you've never had this, I do highly suggest throwing one in a pick six. For an IPA head, it's worth getting a 6-pack.
That's how I got it, was in the pick six.
Yeah.
I grabbed two of them because I knew he liked them, and I grabbed an extra one for him and one for us to try.
Drink that joke in the shower.
So to answer that question, technically I put two in the pick six. So
there you go. All right. Now, I will say, now that Elysian got bought, it's a lot easier to find a lot of their beers, like their Dayglow IPA and the Space Dust and stuff like that.
I'm pretty sure I got it at like Kroger.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, here's the thing. When we go down to rating them 1 to 10, 1's the lowest, 10 is the highest.
Okay, I'm going to have to give it a 6.
Okay, that is super high for an IPA from him.
Right.
This is a 7 for me. Honestly, if it had a little more citrus, I would have even liked it more.
I would give it that 5, but it got the extra point for being my transitional IPA beer.
See, it's all about having a great time when you're having beer.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed this video,
adventure.
or if you like something, let me know in the comments. Hit me with a like. Help subscribe. That helps us out a lot. We'll keep doing this if you keep enjoying it. Until your next beer adventure.
Cheers.